some G major stuff today. G major scale and the chords that you find in the key of G major. We're going to start right off playing the G major scale 2 octaves in open position. I'm going to play that right here, and then we're going to zoom in and check it out a little bit more closely. Alright, we've got the G major scale here in open position. We're going to start on the 6th string, 3rd fret with your 3rd finger. Up to the open 5th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, up to the open 4th string, then 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 4th fret, 4th finger, up to the open 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, up to the open 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st finger, 3rd fret, 3rd finger, open 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. Full 2 octaves. Now you can see I move a little bit, almost like I'm shifting out of position to hit that note with my pinky. I have a weird pinky. But most folks are going to be able to play that very smoothly without shifting position at all. Alright, we're sticking with G major here, but we're going to learn that same scale in closed position. 2 octaves again in 2nd position here, where you've got your 1st finger playing all the notes on the 2nd fret, and so on with the rest of your fingers up a fret at a time. So we're going to start at that same note we did before, but we're going to play it with our 2nd finger. So 6th string, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 4th finger, up to the 5th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 5th fret, 4th finger, up to the 4th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 4th fret, 3rd finger, 5th fret, 4th finger. Moving on, we're going to the 3rd string, 2nd fret with your 1st finger, 4th fret, 3rd finger, 5th fret, 4th finger, up to the 2nd string, 3rd fret with your 2nd finger, 5th fret, 4th finger, and then we're moving up to the 1st string, 2nd fret with your 1st finger, and then the top of the next octave here, G note, 3rd fret with your 2nd finger, and then back down. G major. Alright, we're going to learn the chords that you find in the key of G major. Now, most of these overlap with the chords we already learned in the key of C major. So I'm going to go through them a little bit more quickly because we already covered them. Now, the G major is that same chord that I showed you in the C major lesson. And we find C major in the key of G major as well. And that's of course the same chord that we learned in the key of C major. So we've got G, C major, and then a couple of minor chords are the same in the key of G major that we found in C major. E minor being one of them, and A minor. So we've already got 4 chords that we learned from C major. So those are good to go. Now one that we didn't really learn in C major is D major. And that's going to be your open fourth string. Open fourth string is your D note. And then we've got your first finger on the second fret of the third string. And then we've got your third finger on the third fret of the second string, and your second finger on the second fret of the first string. So that's your D major chord. Now in the key of G, you can also play this slightly differently in what we call a D7 chord. Now that's the same notes, except this note here that you're playing on the second string, third fret, with your third finger, is going to move down a whole tone, 2 frets down to this note here, and which is your C note on the second string, first fret. I'm playing with my first finger here. And we're going to play these other 2 notes, same as that other D chord, with your second finger, second fret, and third finger, second fret, and that same fourth string open. So we've got that instead of, they're both D chords. This is D major, this is D7. And that note you're playing right there with the first finger is what makes it a 7th chord. Now there's one other chord in G major here that's kind of tough, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. It's what we call a bar chord. Now a bar chord is when you take your pointer finger, your first finger, and you lay it over a number of strings instead of just playing one string. Now in this case, we're going to be playing a B minor chord. This note here, the 5th string at the 2nd fret, I'm playing with my first finger here. That's the B note. We call that the root of a chord, of this chord. But what we're going to do is we're going to be playing that with the first finger, but we're also going to be pressing down all the other strings on top of it. So this takes a bunch of practice, but once you get this down, it's very useful to play lots of different chords all over the neck, and it's something that you need to get down. So this is a good way to start with it. So we're playing that B note there with the first finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, and we're going to be playing at the 4th fret with your 3rd finger on the D string, and you're going to be playing again at the 4th fret with your 4th finger on the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger is going to be playing at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So really, this bar that you're making with your pointer finger, your first finger, is only going to be sounding this B at the 2nd fret, and then also at the 2nd fret this high F sharp on the first string. Right? Oops, about a view there. And then the rest of the notes are filled in with those other notes that we just went through. So the full B minor chord is going to sound like this. And that is going to take a bunch of practice. Don't sweat it. And don't play that, if you're not used to playing bar chords, don't play that for too long, because you might kind of stress your arm a little bit. So that bar chord, kind of get used to that. Now you can actually play this chord without barring. You can take your pointer finger and only press down at the 2nd fret on the first string, and then just play the top 4 strings. And you actually have that same B minor chord. So you can actually do that as well instead of playing the full.